These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Look at the Heat. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where Portland is, they've run into a bit of a wall here as of late. Had been playing pretty good before this latest stretch. Now trying to do whatever they can to get back on track.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. ABC is out there with DJ. Then there's Insanity. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Hill in at the 2. And for Chicago, you've got Carter. West is out there with Captain Clutch. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Iverson in at the point guard position. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Carter, and he drives in. Here's DJ. That one misses. West with some nice D. Here's Carter. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to ABC. There's the triple. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Got a piece of it. Carter outside. The pass to Hardaway. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Inside, Hardaway. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Count it.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
He kicks it to Hill. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
For Chicago, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the dunk by West.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Leonard.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
West kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Iverson. Here's Captain Clutch. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Basket counts.
Assist from.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Passes to Captain Clutch. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The 3 from Leonard. It's good from long range.
Why Leonard?
Leonard's got 8 points.
Love the focus Leonard has at the arc. He won't take shots he doesn't like.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for West. Big Daddy comes in for Carter. Pippin's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jordan in for Iverson. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, shot to stop the run. It's blocked. Harrington, the pass to Captain Clutch, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Big Daddy passes to Captain Clutch. Here's Big Daddy, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He just punch the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pippen with the steal. And a wide open look for Jordan. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan was such a musical rhythm to his game.
Captain Clutch passes to Big Daddy. This one for three. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there it is for him. Big Daddy's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Bulls ball.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Stolen away. Here's ABC. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Portland Trailblazers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Portland.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, we've got Jordan. Big Daddy is out there with Captain Clutch. And there's Captain Clutch. And it's Pippen in at the shooting guard position.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
And Harrington throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Harrington throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Some changes for Chicago. Carter comes in for Big Daddy. Hardaway is subbed in for Pippen. And then for the Trailblazers, Insanity is checked in for Captain Clutch. DJ comes in for Boomer. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Flash. And DJ throws it down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Leonard dishes to Harrington. DJ passes to Big Daddy. And another 3 for Portland.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Carter outside. From 18 feet away, it'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from West.
And for a big man, he's as versatile as they come. I mean, he shoots it, he handles it. He's also a terrific passer. You name it, he can do it.
And DJ throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Leonard with the steal, and here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
You see, that is just rude. Kawhi picks it, triggers the fast break. See ya.
Here's Iverson, and he gets the bucket.
Allen
Iverson's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Pass to Insanity. Kicks it to DJ. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 to shoot. Outside Leonard for 3. That shot off the mark. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments.
Oh!
Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Oof. Filthy. Guys, just filthy.
Man, you said it, GA.
I mean, to do that in a dunk contest, no worries. But to do it in a live game, that takes a lot of confidence.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Captain Clutch, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Iverson. Portland also making some changes. ABC's checked in for Big Daddy. And it's Hill in for Dub.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. DJ with it. Hardaway picks him up. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
And now Portland on the break. DJ with the ball.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And we finished one half of basketball. Portland out in front, up by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 11 points, 2 block shots, and 2 rebounds. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit did.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Hill is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's ABC, and it's DJ, and it's Insanity in at the 5 down low. Iverson, no good. Here's Insanity. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Carter outside. And the pass to Hardaway. Here's Iverson, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Iverson's got 9 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Insanity, the pass to ABC. Off target from outside. Bulls trail by 13, and Carter has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
It's tipped. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Iverson gets the bucket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the first one drops.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Big Daddy's checked in for Carter, and Pippen subbed in for Hardaway. Portland also making some changes. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Insanity, and it's Boomer in for DJ. That shot is off. Here's Ha. The shot's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Leonard with the steal for the finish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Aggressive play from Kawhi Leonard, drawing the foul and still taking his shot.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Captain Clutch, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Portland with a change here, too. Flash is checked in for Hill. And here's Iverson outside. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You can mention the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. ABC passes to Captain Clutch. Kept alive. Here's Kendall.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Şengün with the bucket.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen Iverson. Big Daddy's checked in for the Trailblazers. Dub comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Passes it to Big Daddy. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Şengün. Drills the three-pointer. Şengün's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
2 points. That one goes.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Harrington, the pass to Şengün. Here's Big Daddy. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Jordan against Harrington. And here we go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. A fantastic Mobile One block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them. And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot. Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Blazers substitution.
9 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Hardaway. With 2 seconds left. The shot comes out. And so it's Portland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Captain Clutch is out there with Carter. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Hardaway. And it's West in at the center, filling out the middle. Carter outside. Pass to Hardaway. Poke loose. And now Portland on the break. Here's Insanity. And he uses the glass on the layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Trailblazers?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's DJ. Outside for Harrington. For the 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
To the inside.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Harrington. Takes it inside.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And Harrington throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for West. ABC comes in for Captain Clutch. Levine's checked in for Carter. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hardaway. Kicks it to Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Şengün, no good. Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Good on the shot.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Driving the lane.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Jordan dishes to Levine. Bledsoe passes to Levine. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
There's that beautiful high arcing shot. Levine looks for it the moment he touches the ball.
The pass to Matthews. Takes a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Down low, Jordan. That one drops for him. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Dub.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Passes it to ABC. The three from Leonard drains it from beyond the arc.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Big Daddy. ABC comes in for Captain Clutch. Zach LaVine's checked in for Hardaway. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Iverson. Portland also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Insanity. Matthews comes in for ABC. And it's Simons in for Hill. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Leonard from three. And another three for Portland.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.